Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Daily. It's your host, Jeremy, and I am honored to be joined by Drunk 3PO. You didn't know how I was going to introduce you.
No, I was kind of like waiting.
Where is he going with this one? Where is he going with this one?
It's good to be here. Today's going to be an awesome day.
Yes.
It's going to be a good day. Got
We
a lot
have
of stuff happening.
We have a lot planned. We have a lot planned. This is going to be a quick 1 hour show. We're going to laugh at Rachel Zegler. We're going to talk about a few other topics. We're going to interact with you, the lovely chat. And then we are off to do some park hopping work with Melanie Mack and the whole crew. I mean, pretty much the whole crew is going to be there. It's going to be awesome. So, I'm looking forward to it. It may be raining, but that's okay. We will deal with it. But how are you doing, Jay?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good.
Is that a Mario shirt?
It is. I got this when we went to.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
So I love showing this off, and every time, like, because you can only get this in the California for now, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when we wear it at different parks, people are like, "Where did you get that shirt? Where did you get that shirt?" So. Pretty awesome.
Heck yeah, awesome. Man. Jay's Greasy Wiggler. Good morning.
Starting already, are you there?
Yeah, already getting started there.
Already, Wiggler.
Already. Oh man, that's how we do it here.
Before we get going, though, Jeremy, I need your opinion on something.
Okay.
All right. There's a new Gorlock the Destroyer video. And I know you saw the last one with Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your rate on this one here?
I have not seen this one.
All right,
I have not seen it.
Let's see your rate.
Hi, I'm Kiko. I'm 23. I go to UCSB and I also bartend.
My name is Optimus Prime. Autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
This thing has two. I swear, man. I'm gonna change my entire channel up and just do clips of this. This has 2.6 million views. All right, so chat, we gotta know. Do you like Prime or Jabba? One more time. If you
Hi, I'm Kiko. I'm 23. I go to UCSB and I also bartend.
My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
I mean, it's lined up too perfect.
It is really good. It is really good. I still will pick Jabba over that one. The Jabba one was just fantastic. Gremlin just dropped 50 gifted members.
Look at that, man! Right off the top.
Crap. Gremlin, you mad lad. Thank you. That one's good though. So I saw the Whatever podcast share that one, but I didn't think it was like I thought it was the same one. I thought it was a Jabba, so I just didn't watch it. You know what I mean? So, but that one was really good. Did you see Steven Voiceover? Steven Voiceover had a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, he's awesome, man.
Here, Steven Voiceover did an update to our favorite meme.
I am not gay. I have relations with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you.
Oh man, bro. I love the internet. The internet never fails. Shout out to Steven Voiceover,
man. It is undefeated.
Shout out to Steven Voiceover. You are the man. And again, thank you, Gremlin, for those 50 gifted memberships. Holy crap. Again, G&G chat is a generous chat. Always has been, always will be. We got the best supporters on the planet, and it's not even close, and you are all greatly appreciated. So thank you, Gremlin. Hope you're doing well today. Hope everybody's doing well. And yes, we have basically we've reached a point where this Rachel Zegler stuff has really taken another, like, it's hit another level, because it's basically hitting like all of these mainstream outlets now. And so the Daily Mail uploaded a video or a YouTube freaking website to their website, an article to their website. My God, the Daily Mail has so many pop-ups right now. That's why
It's awful, man.
I hate it.
I think it's the worst one yet as far as
worst.
pop-up ads.
It's the worst website. Look at this shit. Like, it's just, they're every fucking where. But exclusive branding experts warn Rachel Zegler backlash could ruin Disney's big budget Snow White remake, and predict executives will be having crisis talks in order to win back fans ahead of 2024 release. These videos of Rachel Zegler have been out there for a long time, but they have been recirculating recently, and they are bad. I mean, she makes Brie Larson seem like one of the most likable people on the internet. I mean, Rachel Zegler is objectively a terrible, unlikable person. She hates Snow White. She hates Disney movies. She has nothing but disrespect to throw against the role that she's been put into. And as Ryan pointed out, it's not even Disney. It's not even just people like us now. Even Disney fans are really frustrated with Rachel Zegler and a lot of her comments towards Snow White. And I know that there's this new video going around. Ryan is on a one-man mission to let everyone know that it is not a current video right now. It's on Twitter. So there's this new video that everybody is talking about with Rachel Zegler, but it's actually an old video from like 2 years ago that's been circulating all morning long. Since I got up, I have seen this. Everybody's quote tweeting this video. Everybody's sharing this video. But it's not a response to anything with Snow White. It's actually something from years ago.
Yeah,
so I just want to note that.
And you know what's crazy about that video? It some people are saying it's a cry. It's like it's a cry of mental health issues or something, because it's on her YouTube channel. It's literally titled "I ran away for 72 hours," and she's on there like crying about how I miss everyone, but I had to run away because I can't deal with life. So you're just kind of like, yeah, let's make her the lead in a big blockbuster movie.
Yeah,
you know, let's sounds, you know.
And she is, I mean, she is 22 years old. She is extremely young, and it is kind of crazy, like that she has just become so despised by the internet so quickly with videos that, again, have been around for a while, but it's like it's picking up steam. But I think people are just tired of the negativity from these people. So like here's a part right here I wanted to show. I've got a lot of tabs open, but here's one that just picked up. Sky News is talking about it. Sky News is now talking.
Sports was doing it too.
Sky News has got a fucking video on it. So woke Snow White actress Rachel Zegler trashes original movie.
That's wild.
Concerned about Disney's new Snow White remake, mostly because of what the lead actress has been saying to the press. Rachel Zegler has been described as a walking PR disaster for Disney's. We've heard the classic story before. But there's more. There's always. Let's have a listen.
I do like Sky News.
I mean, awesome. You know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time.
So no prince, or a different kind of prince?
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story, just because like we cast a guy in the movie, right. Andrew Burnap, great dude. Yeah. It's one of those things that I think everyone's going to have their assumptions about what it's actually going to be, but it's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
This is starting to sound nothing like Snow White. They've just got a character Snow White, but the story seems to be entirely different. Joining me now to discuss Disney seemingly destroying another classic is Turning Point USA contributor Erin Elmore. Erin, we've heard these comments from the actress playing.
So we don't have to watch. Well, it's only another. I guess it's less than a minute.
Snow White.
Long,
it seems to have contempt for the original story and character.
Well, it seems as there's no appreciation for the Magic Kingdom and the original magic of Disney. You know, they're celebrating their 100th year of movie making. And instead of this woman talking about that and saying she's so proud to give her play on Snow White, she's trashing the original version, not paying any homage to history, and basically making it woke. And we all know how that goes. We've just seen several Disney movies. One, Stranger World in 2022, lost 147 million.
Gosh.
And their worst box office opening in 28 years.
Wow. And these woke themes.
I didn't know what she was going to say.
Stories as they see them. Then write a new one. Why take a classic and basically trash it where it doesn't resemble anything to what people want to see? I mean, that's why you go along to see Snow White, presumably.
And there it went. It clicked off. That's weird. But anyway, so a lot of different outlets are talking about it. A lot of different outlets are on top of this. We've got this video right here. This is from 10 months ago. Look at the ratio.
Yeah.
1,300 up, 13,000 down right here.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years. When I was doing this film.
I mean, this girl.
It's like she hates it.
And the way her facial, man. Oh my gosh. She's like, I watched it again. It's 16 years. Oh my gosh, man.
This will be a disaster. This will be a complete and total disaster. And Disney deserves it. Now, again, as I've said, and let me just pull up Ryan's tweet because Ryan is just I should probably just retweet him because he's trying his best to let everybody know. He's like, hey, he's responding. He's basically a reply guy to everybody who's tweeting this video.
Yeah.
But right here is Ryan. He says, this is an old video from over a year ago on her YouTube channel. Fine to take issue with it or her, but this is not her responding to the recent Snow White backlash. And this video, everybody is sharing this video right now. It's all over the place. It's crazy. Let me retweet Ryan right there. Yeah. So anyway, Jay, what were you going to say?
No, it's just really, like it's disappointing because I think a lot of this first now we're at this point now where we see a headline. It's like, hey, this actress or actor is going to be part of this new Disney remake. It's just like everybody at this point is like, please stop with the remakes. Like, we just don't want it anymore. Like, nobody wants it. Like, Disney adults don't want this anymore. They just groan and they're just like, all right, can we move on? And this stuff like this does not help at all. It doesn't help. And then they release that picture of the 7 diverse characters as their as whatever they're supposed to be. They're not dwarves. I don't know. And it's just like it started with that. Like, when people started seeing those pictures, they're like, is this really what's going to happen? They might as well have just made an adaptation and just called it like, well, we took parts from Snow White. It's not really Snow White, but we, it's our own, because this is definitely not what Snow White is. And again, we talked about it last night about the lack of respect for what came before. And to put these people in the position they have now, they wouldn't even be in this position if it wasn't for that original Snow White film, where basically Walt Disney, he said in a documentary that he put everything on the line for this movie, that he had another job lined up if it bombed. Like, he was like, if this goes out, I've lost everything and I'm going to get another job. And it was a huge success at the time, and made Walt Disney Studios where they popped out a lot of great stuff, until like just recently. So it's you add all those things up. It's like, no respect. I don't care. I'm better than you kind of attitude. And it's just, it's wild to me that they think like this is okay. That this is okay.
I mean, like right here, it says, so I'm reading the Disney's wiki page, and it says Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a 1937 musical comedy fantasy animated film. It is America and the world's first feature-length animated film. It is also the first one in English and the first one in Technicolor. Produced by Walt Disney Productions. The film is generally considered to be Walt Disney's most significant achievement. His first ever animated feature. It was the first major animated feature film in the United States and the most successful one released in 1938. And adjusted for inflation, it's the 10th highest grossing film of all time. This historical moment in motion picture history changed the medium of animation. Before 1937, short cartoons took up the majority of American animation. This is a historical film that changed the entire trajectory of the industry.
Exactly.
And she's just shitting on it like crazy.
They're letting her. That's the thing too. It's like it seems like they just don't care.
Yeah.
You know, and like this whole movie, it's like, you know, she's the actor of the film. Okay, got it. But you know, Disney wrote this whole new script with whole new characters, with diversity hires, and they're like, yeah, the prince is going to be, you know, he's not going to be a stalker like the last one. We're going to do it this way. We're going to do it that way, and just say it's for a modern audience, and they're going to love it. No, we're not.
Well, what's funny is like we're having a conversation here, 2023, about how we've never had female representation, yet you've got these women shitting on a movie from 1937 that had a female lead character that changed the industry forever.
Yeah.
And it just shows how they have no respect for history. They have no respect for what came before them. They have no respect for what laid the foundation to get them to the point where they're at. They have none whatsoever. None. And you know, that's, I don't know, man. It's wild to me. It doesn't make any sense. That's why, like, for me, I mean, what industry am I in? I'm in the content creator industry. That's why I don't care to have fights with other YouTubers. I think that's super, super gamer word. Whatever other YouTubers are doing is fine with me. For like, do your thing. That's cool. We all are on the same team from what my perspective is. We're all battling, you know, big tech and all of that. Do your thing. I'll do mine. The people that came before this, I'm glad that they laid the foundation and they created a platform for themselves, which allowed other people like myself to have the opportunities. I just don't like when you attack your audience. You know, I know, such a controversial thing to say in 2023, but yeah, the lack of respect is something that a lot of younger people are across the board have now. They don't respect what gave them the opportunities they have, and they seem to think that they're the first people that's ever done anything. Well, I'm the first woman that's ever been in this role. I'm the first non-white person that's ever done this. I'm the first person that's, you know, been like, or the first gay person, the first trans person, first. Stop all this nonsense. You're not the first to do any fucking thing. Plenty of people came before you and laid the foundation. You're just lucky to have a platform and able to capitalize off the hard work of everybody else before you. That is the reality of it. But none of these people want to accept that. And it's frustrating.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know. But with the Snow White, I hope the Snow White movie, like, I don't know when the release date is. I can't remember when the release date is.
It's next year, sometime next year. Man, you're getting roasted in the chat, Jeremy. You should pull up this guy's. You should pull up this guy.
Who?
Tim Chang.
Tim Chang.
That dude's trying to roast you and he misspelled word.
Tim Chang. I don't see a Tim Chang.
Maybe he deleted it. I don't know.
Tim Chang. I'm looking for it right now.
Oh,
I want to find it so bad.
He's like, Jeremy, congrats on being able
Here
to...
it is. Here it is. Yeah. Here it is. Jeremy, congrats on being able to scan your cult members with all of these. Hey, everybody, get in line. I've got an app on my phone. I'm going to scan all of you with all of these live streams on a dying channel whose videos no one watches. Got to get that super chat money.
Everybody hold still. We got to scan you. All right. God forbid you send a super chat so we can scan all your information.
I'm going to put us the 199 barcode on everybody and scan all of you. Yeah, so thank you very much, Tim, for acknowledging that the channel is still being successful. The videos, yeah, I don't really make videos for this channel anymore, but I will. I'm thinking about bringing them back, especially for Rachel Zegler. There's a really good grift with that one. And unfortunately for you, Tim, right now, while I am spending more money than I've ever spent, that means I'm making more money than I've ever made. So we're doing pretty damn good. We got an HQ full of smoking hot chicks that you would be even too, you wouldn't even be able to jerk off to these chicks. You'd get so nervous, much less talk to them in real life. Okay. Your hands would be shaking so much you wouldn't even be able to masturbate thinking about them.
I'm
That's
about
how
to
much
scan
of a
them myself.
loser you are. All right. That's how bad it is for you, buddy. Okay. And so I understand that. But it's okay. I hope you have a good day, and we're going to grift off you a lot more now. And I'm sure scanning will become part of the G&G meme lore as well. So scan scan up, everybody. Let's go. Get those 199 barcodes ready to roll.
Oh my gosh. If you're gonna roast us, please use proper spelling and grammar.
We need a 199
is...
QR code. Somebody says we need a 199.
I know. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm sweating over here. It's hot in my house.
Legit going to now, like, I think what I'm going to do, because, you know, Jay, you showed me this, like when we promote your channels and stuff like that, I'm going to go get a 199 QR code for all things Geeks and Gamers now, just for Timmy Chang. All right. Just for Timmy Chang. All right. So there you go.
All the way from, he has a picture. I think that's San Fran. Yeah. Good luck over there. Anyway, speaking of Disney, whenever
this comment, hang on.
Oh, no, go ahead. Keep going.
Right here. Scanned and ready for duty, Jeremy Correct.
That's what's up right there.
Scanned and ready for duty.
Look at the succulent. Hold on, you got to highlight. Man, I wish I could highlight. You got to highlight. Holy crap, this is great. You got to highlight a succulent Chinese meal.
Okay, let's see.
It's nothing but a barcode.
I can't find it. All right,
there it is. That's so great. That's so great.
Man. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Scan it in.
Look at all the barcodes going in the chat. That's awesome.
Oh man, you will never defeat us if you come in here and try to talk shit, especially if you misspell a word.
Misspelling is my job around here. Dang it. What the heck?
Oh man,
I see nothing but scans in the chat. So great.
Love it, love it. You have made me even more money today, Timmy Chang. So I appreciate that. Coley says the one thing I never get is all these people say there's too much white people in films. Movies made in different countries have different casting. Would you say that there's too many Indian people in Bollywood films? Yeah, and I never like. When I watch film like Squid Game, you know what I mean? I watched Squid Game. I loved Squid Game. At no point in time was I watching Squid Game going, I need more representation. And no, Squid Game was fantastic. I didn't need more representation in Squid Game. I just like we're watching Twisted Metal here at HQ. And you know, it's got there's no prominent, I guess there's some like secondary white, you know, male characters in it or what. Okay, I don't care. I'm enjoying him. 3 episodes into it. Anthony Mackie is fantastic. The lady and the lady that's his kind of co-star, she's good. I'm thoroughly enjoying the show for what it is. Thomas, what's his name? Thomas Hayden Church, is that his name? The guy that played Sandman in Spider-Man 3. He played Lowell in Wings. He's kind of the main villain. So he's kind of, I guess, your most prominent white character, and he's a bad guy. I don't care. It's good. I'm enjoying it. You know, I don't need representation for shit. I need good entertainment. That's all I care about. Growing up, again, my sports hero was Michael Jordan. At no point in time did I feel like I had to cheer for Larry Bird because he looked like me. Even though Larry,
so dumb.
I know Larry Bird's a fucking legend, but Michael Jordan was my guy, and I didn't. It's just such a stupid thing.
The chat is going.
Yeah,
you might as well just catch up on supers.
Oh my gosh, the chat's just going crazy. Scan the Rickers.
F.A.
Scan the Rickers.
Aaron says you only like Michael Jordan because Trump was his mentor. That's great. Oh my God, the chat is on fire this morning. I love it.
Nagrin also love being part of Geeks and Scanners. I mean, and I'm not saying that, like, all I'm saying, and for people that question that, okay, and again, you can question that if you want. You can question it. I'm just telling you that I have proof that Michael Jordan was trained by one Donald J. Trump. All right? That's a fact. I got it right here. I'm looking for it. My God, this account posts a lot of shit.
Yeah, they do.
Holy crap. Like, they're not wasting any time. They're getting in on that Twitter grift, or the X grift or whatever. Right here it is. Good Lord. I'm trying to stall as long as I can. This dude posts a lot of stuff. There's Trump and Tiger Woods. Oh my God.
I saw that one too. That's pretty good.
Trump and Run DMC. All right, here it is. This is video evidence that Donald Trump actually trained Michael Jordan right here. I'm sorry, picture evidence. Donald Trump introduces a young Michael Jordan to the game of basketball, 1967. All right. That's a real picture. I mean, it looks real to me. Don't you think it looks real, Jay?
It's authentic.
That's 100% authentic. So
you can tell by the guy in the back there.
Yeah,
clothes.
Yeah, 100%. So I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I mean, I didn't know Trump did a lot of the stuff I'm learning about. I mean, right here, did you know this? The media often fails to mention the heroic efforts of Donald Trump on 9/11. It's one of the first responders on the scene. Trump quickly escorted people from the towers, extinguishing fires, and saved countless lives.
What a hero.
Anyway. Oh, man. You got to love it. You got to love it. Hey, guys, I'm ready for my super chat to be scanned. It says Sierra Tan. Boy, that Timmy Chang, he's got to be mad right now. You think he's mad, Jay? He's got to be
Yeah, he's logged
mad.
off, and he's probably taking a shower.
Yeah,
he's sweating.
Alec Baldwin's figure says Jeremy has scanned me so many times. I am basically a PDF. And Alec Baldwin's figure's got a new profile picture.
Yeah,
look at there.
Did you hear what happened?
What?
He might be recharged again for murder.
Well, he kind of did kill someone.
I'm just saying, like, it was all done, and then they were like, they might be reopening that case, so Alec Baldwin's finger is going to be back in the news.
He don't miss. He don't miss. Yeah, it's an objective fact. With like, Alec Baldwin literally killed another human being. That's not up for debate. Now, I guess the murder side of that's what's up for legal debate. He killed another human being. This happened. And there's no, like, that's wild.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Wild.
Unbelievable. All right, we got that one earlier. All hail Pooh Slayer and the 199.
He's fine now.
Jeremy's favorite rap group is Riggers with Attitude. Oh my God. Rachel is perfect for Snow White. Hi ho, hi ho. Here we go. Hey boys, looking good today. Hail the 199.
Hey.
Thank you. What's up, Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch? Viking Beach Bum for 5. Thank you. Jay, try spinning. That's a good trick. Hail 199.
Yeah, that was from my live stream. It's pretty funny.
Bruce, what's up, Bruce? Is Ryan around? I just passed some clueless guy. Oh man, Ryan, you could tell the disgust on his face, man. Oh, he was so mad. The long way says, "Hail,
hey, look at that photo."
Dude, this whole thing is so weird with the corn the long way. RZ, Rachel Zegler probably has the least amount of charisma of anyone in Hollywood, which is interesting because that's what you need to be in film. So sad. Yeah, this is the backlash is going to continue. and I'm okay with that. Just want to hear Jay say Michael Bubble.
Michael
again.
Bubble.
Michael Bubble.
Michael Bubble ate the corn the long way.
Oh man, Gary called Jay the Forrest Gump of G&G Sunday.
Yeah, it's not the first time.
I mean, Jay
A
has
lot of people call me that.
Jay hasn't accidentally gone live for 10 minutes on his YouTube channel. So
yeah,
I got to see that. I guess it's deleted now. I wish I would have saw that though. Terran the Black says, I'm starting to think that Zegler is a plant to make us dislike the actors even more. Jeremy, I posted a video about that DA on the snake pit. Okay, sounds good. And I will have Cobra Cast tonight. So we're going to be discussing a lot more of the Trump stuff for sure. Rachel Zegler is missing Cinderella, is the missing Cinderella stepsister. Scan the 199 says Grim. Go ahead.
All right, hold on. Now, if she was playing an evil stepsister with that type of attitude, that might have done wonders for a Cinderella remake. Honestly,
yeah,
it would almost be kind of perfect.
It would. Coley says code word activated, initiating scanning mode, searching for 199. Dude, this is why we have the best freaking
I know
on the internet.
Chat is MVP always.
They will like again, while the 199 was started by one comment and then highlighted by Ryan and
by misspell
chat, and then the chat. I saw the chat, and this is why it's important. You always read your chat. You always kind of get the sense of the chat. And then I decided, man, we got to push forward with this. But if it wasn't for the chat, it would have never been a thing. And now it's never going away. I know you had another topic you wanted to bring up, Jay.
No, I wanted to show like Disney seems to be hurting like all over right now. Now I know like this was yesterday from the Magic Kingdom. Even on the hottest days, I have never it hasn't been empty like this since like pandemic times.
Is this during a parade?
This is during a parade, dude.
Whoa.
There is no one freaking there.
Whoa.
And so it's the same old, people are saying, well, it's just way too hot. It has been hot. There's no doubt about that. And, some of the schools have started up, but even on like off days, the Magic Kingdom has never been this empty. And like videos like this yesterday were going all over saying, what is going on with these are Disney adults saying, what is going on with the Magic Kingdom? It's never this empty. So, especially during a parade, and to see like literally you could stand here and there's no one there that's bizarre to see that. And I don't know if you heard about this story right here that happened over at Lucasfilm. So I don't know if you saw this.
Let's see it. So now I will say the heat is before we show that real quick.
Yeah, I was saying it was hot, but
yeah, the heat is astronomically bad right now. With that said, we've seen this for years. Like Disney is all hot at this time of year. It might be a tad bit more hot. It ain't to the point where it stops that many people from going, just a few ticks hotter with humidity and stuff.
But what I'm saying is people plan these vacations like near the end, right before school starts in other states. So they plan them months ahead of time. So they have no idea if it's going to rain or be super hot, things like that. So it's like the fact that people are not planning to go, that's the big issue here, is that if this is true, if people have stopped planning their trips to the theme parks here in Disney Orlando, that just means that the crowds were just filled up by locals. That is a terrible thing. Like they cannot rely on locals to fund their parks. So it's like it just doesn't work because most of the locals have annual passes. That means they just pay in once. Like you go twice and it's pretty much paid for. So if people that are going 3 or 4 times a year locally with these annual passes, they're really not giving Disney much money. So they're just showing up for a few hours. They're not paying for parking. They're not paying for food. They're not paying for water. They're not paying for anything. Just doing a couple rides and then leaving. So that's a big sign that people from out of state are not planning to come. So, but this one here too, this was also announced, is that Lucasfilm, this deadline in their ads, they're closing the Singapore VFX animation studios after 2 decades. So they're shutting down this big, like a lot of people are being laid off. And this story kind of went under the radar a little bit 300 people are being laid off, and they're saying they're just consolidating its global footprint and winding down its Singapore studio due to economic factors affecting the industry. That's their excuse as to why they're shutting it down. They're shutting it down because I don't see Lucasfilm has not made. I don't see where they have made a dime for Disney anywhere. They just took almost. They took. They gave Disney a $250 million hit in shutting down the Star Cruiser. Everything that they're putting on Disney Plus, the streaming services are losing not millions but billions of dollars. So who's buying Lucasfilm merch? Like Star Wars stuff like that. They pumped out Indiana Jones. They thought that was going to be $1 billion success. They've actually lost hundreds of millions of dollars on that. I've said it before. Willow was so bad that they just literally removed Willow from Disney Plus. They're like, we don't even want people to see this anymore. So I don't see where Lucasfilm is helping Disney at all. Like, I don't even see. We do have Ahsoka coming up, and that could be big, but still, you're spending a lot of money on a streaming service that is losing billions of dollars. Like, what are they doing here? So now they're blaming it, like I said, blaming it on economic factors affecting the industry. Basically, they're blaming it on their studio sucks. Lucasfilm sucks. And we don't know what to do. And we don't have any more money. So we got to close down studios and fire people because that's the first thing that happens is layoffs. So here we are. It's crazy, man.
Lucasfilm offers no monetary value to Disney at all. And usually you want to have some value somewhere. And right now, I mean, yeah, sure. You had a big bump when you first, launched the universe with Force Awakens, Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi. You had really big toy sales in the beginning, but that only really made up for the amount that they purchased it for. You know what I mean? It's not like that they were starting from zero. They were kind of starting from a huge hole. And yeah, I don't see how this piece of the company benefits the overall major, part of the company, which is Disney. And then you look at Marvel. Marvel's losing a lot for them right now. The theme parks aren't making as much money, and Pixar is struggling across. So
that is crazy to even say those words, that Pixar is struggling, is crazy to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Vic Whiplash just dropped 20 gifted memberships.
Look at that, baby.
And I love this. 20 new members scanned. Yes. Hell yeah. That's going to be a new thing, man. I like it. Scanning them in, baby. Scanning in the cult members. Thank you, Vic.
Gosh.
I appreciate you, brother. And Gremlin had posted this one too after he dropped the 50 earlier. Gremlin says, I love you guys, especially the chat. You are proper a-holes. I mean that with nothing but respect. Scan the 199. Hell yeah. Thank you. Butter Biscuit. I love this side of the internet. The daily streams, Real BBC, Open Bar. All of it is just too hilarious and such a shoot in the arm. Love you guys. Keep doing your thing. Thank you, Butter Biscuit. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate you indeed. Yeah, I mean, I do think that the Ahsoka show is going to probably be pretty successful.
But see, how do you gauge that success? All right. So you're gonna spend 200 million. Like they Lucasfilm released what they spent on their shows on a streaming service that is losing billions of dollars for Disney. So it's like, how does that even balance? They spent 250 million on Andor, which is the price of a blockbuster film. If just remember, Avatar 2 was about 300 million maybe, and that did $2 billion. So just to kind of compare, you spent 125 million on the Kenobi series. You spent 120 on Mando season 3. So you're spending all this money and you're putting it in a place that's not generating anything. So it's like, how does that balance? I don't see anybody out there buying Mando toys or lightsabers like they used to. I mean, who knows? Maybe Ahsoka's, maybe those toys. They had a bump with Baby Yoda when that was big. But the funny thing is now is that when Mando 3 hit, there were people, even the Disney fans were like, yeah, I'm kind of over Grogu. He kind of needs to, he had its time. And now they when you squeeze it so much, you're trying to get that last drop of lemon, it just rubs people the wrong way. So it's, I don't know what they It's like, I don't know what they're going to do. The show could have a lot of viewers. A lot of people could watch. Yes. But at the end of the day, it's like, is it really helping the Disney company?
And I don't see this show like, again, I think that it will be successful. There's going to be a lot of people watching it. There's going to be a lot of people talking about it. And there's probably going to be a lot of good feedback for the show, more so than most of the stuff we've seen from them. But it still doesn't, it's not going to turn the needle. It's not going to do anything. It's going to be an anomaly. It's going to be an outlier. It doesn't mean that suddenly you're just going to get millions and millions of people to go sign up for Disney Plus because the Ahsoka show is well received. You know what I mean? This
100%.
This is a deep, deep problem that they have, and it's years and years in the making with what they've done for hurting Disney Star Wars and hurting Disney's brand overall. And one show that gets good feedback ain't going to change the world. I mean, I loved season 7 of the Clone Wars. Loved it. Guess what? It didn't turn the needle. It didn't do anything. Most people loved it too. It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Now, Clone Wars is a much smaller audience than something like live action or whatever, but it still, it did literally nothing.
The problem is that they had moments that they could build on, and they have a wonderful way of flushing it in the toilet. You know, after Mando season 2, that Luke episode, it's like they could have built on that a little bit, but then they bring out the Book of Boba Fett and just completely screw it all up. You know, everybody was like, "Oh, we're gonna watch Luke train Baby Yoda. We're gonna watch that," and it's like Luke was like, "Oh, you got to choose. You want to go back to your dad, or you want to stay here?" And he just literally, it's like, okay. So everything that was in Mando 2, the whole plot of the whole series was getting that little Yoda to a Jedi. It was just like flushed and washed out, and then when Mando 3 comes out, it was just stupid.
Yep.
So, you know, it was like, hey, let's add Lizzo. That'll make everybody watch.
Yep.
Lizzo and Jack Black. Let's watch, you know, and it's like, oh my gosh, what are they thinking?
Yep.
So good job, guys.
Very good job. And I just so you know, Bashy Washy, I love you, Bashy Washy. LOL, Jeremy reached the chat now. That's a funny joke. Number one, Bashy, I saw you at the beginning of the stream say, hello, everyone, except Jeremy. So see, I was reading in the beginning. And you know I love you, Bashy Washy. So yeah, I caught that one earlier. So thank you, Bashy. Bashy loves me. That's just a fact. Michael Bublé, Irish fans call him Mickey Bubbles.
Do they really?
Mention Mickey is Irish slang for the D.
That's pretty funny.
Bashy says, I love you too. No homo though. Yes, that's a given, sir. That's a given. That's okay. All right. So slag list. I'm not reading that one. I'm gonna highlight it because it's your member message. There. That's it. We can acknowledge that one though. So there we go. Gaming or what with the 199. Thank you.
I get that. Honestly, I get that question a lot.
I'm sure you do. CK Win. I hope this is enough to be scanned. Scan up. 199. Scan up. You know what? What is it? Regulators. Mount up. We're gonna be 199. Scan up. So scan up is going to be our new thing now. Nut Bunny says Photoshop Jeremy or a G&G member onto the poster of the horror film Scanners. You hear that, Legion of Memers? You hear that? You know, I saw the Legion of Memers. Melanie Mack posted this picture last night, and the Legion of Memers are already on it. Did you see the picture she posted?
I saw what she did, yeah.
Let's see, right here. So, yeah, and then the Legion of Memers are already on it. You know what I mean?
They don't miss, man.
So, yeah, I was pointing at her. So we were doing it for a vlog. And so I was pointing to Melanie, blaming her for whatever me standing on the couch thing. I didn't know she was taking a picture too. But yeah, it was cool. Melanie's here at G&G HQ right there. So she took a picture with the girls. So everybody was happy. Fear the Beardo made amazing food. So it's awesome having Melanie here. And we got, again, subscribe to Park Hoppin' if you have not. That's where you're going to see us. Do you know what time we're going to be live, Jay, roughly?
About 3:30ish. We're going to just keep an eye on weather.
Okay.
You know, Florida, usually when it calls for rain in Florida, it usually means it'll rain an hour.
Yeah.
It'll be like a small hurricane, and then it all just goes away.
Mhm.
So we're going to try to keep an eye on that, but we're probably around 3:30ish. We'll see. So
and everybody's going to be there. Like Ryan's going to be there. I'm going to be there. The whole crew, like we're all.
We'll make sure we tweet it out on everybody on all the.
Yeah,
everybody knows where it's going.
It will be a lot of fun, and I can't wait.
So
and then,
Jeremy,
hang on. And as
All
far
right, go
as I Battlefront is a huge maybe right now because so getting out in Orlando, it takes forever to get from point A to point B. I have Cobra Cast tonight. If I can get back in time and we can get set up, we will do Battlefront, but I can't guarantee it. So my apologies to not have a definitive answer for all of you, but Cobra Cast will be happening as well. So we're going to try to work it in. But it's a very busy day. Go ahead.
I want to know if Jeremy, since he's a gamer, if he's going to play the brand new NBA 2K24. Here's a clip from the video game here, just so you could see. That's my Miami Heat, by the way. I'm not sure what's going on here, but definitely some kind of glitch happening here in the in the game. So
that's pretty funny.
I don't know if that's gonna be it.
Man, I used to play the hell out of sports games. I have not played sports games in a long time. But that was pretty funny.
People are like, did he do a line? No, that's actually chalk on the bench that they put on their hand.
Put Tim Chang's name in the barcode. Tim Chang 199. Scan up the long way, says. Jeremy, can you scan my Canadian shelks? If you send me the 199 branded tinfoil hat, keep on grifting. I love this scanned meme now. I got scanned twice last night during TNME. It was wonderful. I'm going to change memberships now.
It was wonderful.
Scan me in, please. I want my attendance recorded.
Sean, there was a guy in the chat. They were like, "Excuse me, why would you call your donors a cult member?" It's kind of a joke because the 199, like some of these weird people online on the internet think it's a cult number. So
yeah, is that not spelled wrong though? It's supposed to be. There's supposed to be a C in there, right? Shekels, right? Am I right about that? That's why I got confused on what it was at first, but I know what shekels is. But isn't shekel spelled with a C? That's what threw me off. If I'm wrong,
that's what he was going for. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
The chat is crazy, man.
The chat is always crazy, and we never want it to.
I love it.
Jeremy is a fair cult leader. I mean, he's never asked us to drink the Kool-Aid or eat the corn the long way. Exactly. I'm a very fair cult leader. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Mike. Dragon Dan, ready for my daily scan. Dear leader, thank you for giving me my opinions so I don't have to think for myself. So that's what the chat like. So prior to streams, when we set the event up, like everybody, with your first comment, you need to be scanning in, sir. Scanning.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it. I love it. I am scan enough. I had to go through 199 scannings to get this wrench for the cult. Love this chat. Best on the planet. Trump
got that
2024. Right. Paul says scanning for intelligent life among the detractors, indications negative at this time.
Love that avatar.
100%. William says, last Kung Fu film I saw, nothing but Asians. What the fuck?
Yeah, how dare they? How dare they? Man, did you remember? All right, listen, speaking of like Asians, like, do you remember for me, growing up, I'd watch the Saturday morning cartoons, and after that, they'd always show one of those old classic Kung Fu films. Did you ever used to watch those old Kung Fu films?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they were all like slow motion, but they had the sound effects. And dude, those were like, Those were the best, man. Like
So good.
Somebody has a YouTube channel where they have them all on. They're all on YouTube for free, and sometimes I just power them up because it's just, oh man, they're so freaking good. And
All
not
right.
one time that I go, Mom, there's no white people in these films, and their mouths move funny when they talk. Like, not one time. Like, that's how awesome those things were.
Do you want to know what the coolest game ever was for me? It was this game right here. I don't know how many people are going to remember it because I'm old. Okay, I played the living fuck out of this game when I was a kid, and I would love to go back and play it. It's a simple title: Kung Fu on the NES.
Oh yes, yeah, I love that game. I love that game. That's not on the Switch.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on the Switch now.
I have to check. That's such a great game, man. Yes. Punch and kick, man. That's all you do.
Oh my god, I love this game so much, dude.
Yeah,
it's
I played the
good.
heck out of that game.
Oh, the best.
Every kid wanted to be a ninja or a kung fu.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh my god, dude. I want to play it. I want to play it right now. But yeah, I played the hell out of that as a kid. At no point in time was I thinking I needed representation.
Yeah, I know.
It's so stupid.
Never.
It's so stupid. But yeah, that was greatness right there. I'm debating on watching either Scan and Delivery or Scan by Me while I'm listening to Scan by Eminem. Holy crap. I mean, Feminem, sorry.
That's hilarious.
You guys are crushing it, and I love it. Riddle me this, Riggers. The sky is blue, the grass is green. What's 50% but also 13? Also, hail the snake pit and hail the 199. Chat or Lord of the Ree, anybody want to answer? You're good at math, Jay. Figure it out.
What's 50% but also 13? I have no idea.
I would love a Chinese succulent dish.
Yo, Joe
199. Scan me, you riggers. I got 190 or 199 problems, but being scanned ain't one. I got my Meta PCs after I scanned my 199 discount. Look at that scan barcode. Archer Blades becomes a new member. Thank you.
Look at that.
Remember the theme of the never-ending story, the powers that be are actively destroying things that spark imagination so people are easier to control. Never-ending story, it gets better and better the more I think about
it's
great story. It is such a phenomenal movie.
Sad.
Oh man, so good. Archer Blade says, what's your favorite opening ending song from anime you've seen? Or one that you find catchy? My favorite is the first Code Geese. Is that how you say
probably
opening?
Probably
colors?
not the panel to answer that today.
Well, like so the Attack on Titan, the theme, the opening for Attack on Titan changes with I think it changes every season. And some of those they're all bangers. All of them are bangers. And so I would have to go back and look and see which seasons it was, but I mean, they all, like, the first one is just iconic for Attack on Titan, but there's like the third season where it's like this kind of ballad that I think is really just a I think it's called Red Swan. It's just a good song, man. But all of them are bangers for Attack on Titan, all of them. I would have to look at like the opening music for Death Note is really cool as well. But yeah, man,
I haven't really stepped into the anime. I love Dragon Ball Z. That's pretty much it. So, but nothing will ever beat. He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe's there. G.I. Joe. I love that theme.
And the opening to the 87 movie.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh my god,
G.I.
so
Joe
good,
is there.
so good. SBZ says, I suggest you buy a hand scanner and scan the chat 199 times on the beginning of the stream. It's a daily
praise the scan.
Praise the scan. Hail the 199. Thank you. Check X scanned and ready for orders. It's simple math. Disney has to move to a commercial-backed platform. Subscription-only services are unsustainable without commercial financing.
Yeah, that's what's coming, and they're seeing already a drop in subscribers because they're going to raise prices and then add commercials. It's like, it's what a mess.
Yep, 100%. I've had enough of watching scenes with schizophrenics and egocentric, paranoid, and prima donnas. All I want is truth. Just give me some truth, John.
Yeah, you got that
Lemon.
right. I just want common sense.
Hard to come by these days.
You ain't got to be so smart.
Hard to come by these days.
Just have common sense.
Sir Hat says Snow White isn't just influential to American animation. It had a massive global impact. Look at the influence it had on anime sometime.
Yeah.
I believe it.
It was a history. It's part of history. So
what does the guy have to do to get scanned around here?
I love that avatar. Yeah, that's funny. What are you holding, a taco? Gotta love it.
Scan in, scan up. Giants fan, bebop, boop bop scan. Take my money, me. Beep boop or beep bop scan. J-O nays. Please take this tribute and grift harder.
I'm
scan.
working on it.
Eating corn the long way, master. I love you guys so much. MCU fan simps for the 199 bar.
There it is.
Did you hear last week the great Rusty Shackleford died? He's throwing pocket and sand at angels. And did you ever watch SWAT Cats or Biker Mice from Mars? No, I didn't.
Never have.
I did not. When were those around? I've heard of Biker Mice from Mars, but I think I have anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Went to Disney 10 years ago, and it was 100 degrees all week, and it was packed all week long. It was hard to move. 199 with the scans. I love the barcodes now. You see that with the barcode on it? Yes.
I'm so glad I had Jeremy highlight that comment.
Oh, that was good. So always one stupid comment that gets highlighted that creates just a never-ending meme cycle. Dr. Rachel says, I scanned in and all I got was this QR code t-shirt linked to a video of Ryan eating corn the long way.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The 199. If my name was Chang, the last thing I'd bring up would be scanning people into databases. Hail the GG. And Don the Ropes 199 Colt for life. Vic, I don't want to hurt the old man. I just want the restaurant, says Vic Whiplash. Thank you, Vic Whiplash. Gremlin says, I have the entire Wu-Tang and DVD sponsored and introduced by actual introduced by the actual Wu-Tang.
Ah, man, that's cool.
Hell yeah, man. Tomac says for 20, the last sports game I cared about was SSX 2012. Wondering if I'm missing out on anything. Depends on your overall definition of sports games, because I mean, I consider racing games sports games, and I consider golf games sports games, and so there's a lot of golf games are fun as hell, man.
I love the golf games.
Golf games are fun as hell. They really are. So there are some good, but like the main line, like your Maddens and all that, Madden's trash. I don't play the basketball games anymore. So when is the House Smash Ultimate Tournament? Working that out probably tomorrow at some point, although I'll be out of town tomorrow, so I won't be here, but I'll try to see if they can get that set up tomorrow. Looking forward to that. It's going to be awesome. Yo, great stream, guys. I would like to have you guys on Desolate Souls Studios. It would be a blasty blast. Hey, man, thanks for the invite. We'll have to see if we can work it in sometime, but I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Gothic Bree says, I'm going to squeeze Jay's love.
Hey, man,
handles.
all men, all good men are like steak. You got to have a little fat in them. That's all. Something like that.
D-Day Cobra, our Lord and Scanner. Thank you. MCU Finn is such a good speller. Not Snap, my 2-month scanning. Exfoliating. RX firm scanning, scanned in. Hail 199. And that is it. I want to thank Vic Whiplash for the 20 bomb. I want to thank Gremlin for the 50 bomb. And right now we have scanned in 73 new members total today. 73 new scanned in members. That is exactly what we like to see. More scanned in members. And again, we got to head out to the theme parks now. Subscribe to Park Hoppin'. Vic Whiplash for another $20. It says members need a Nexus 6 barcode emote. Listen, I'm already going to be talking to Krista. I'm like, what can we come up with? We need barcodes in the chat now. What would be cool is if we could create a barcode that was accessible like from your phone in the chat, like an emote, you know, that like would actually link back to the channel or something.
Check the private chat, Jeremy.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. Got you, Jed. Thank you. Jed is reminding me we got Rumble rants. So look at Jed. Jed's good for something. Let's see. De Young says, is it just me or does Zegler look and act like AOC's little sister? You're not totally wrong about that. We have Vault 95 Survivor. Hollywood's monopoly on entertainment is being broken up, not because of antitrust laws, but because of Hollywood's bad decisions. Hail the Iron Age replacements and the 199. And also from Vault, what is with our heroes of one time ending? Oh my God, hang on. What is with our heroes of one time ending up in shit clown wars? Christopher Lloyd, Jack Black, Carl Weathers. How did they fall so far? Shaking my head. Yeah, I mean, I don't consider any like actors like an actual like hero. I consider maybe their roles heroes, but I don't look up to any actors per se. They're just all going to disappoint you at some point in time, unfortunately. Lou D says, can I scan whatever you say I scan? If I wasn't, then I wouldn't say I scan. Damn it,
in the
Eminem.
paper, the
It's
news
Eminem.
every day I scan. Radio won't even play my scans because I scan whatever you say I scan. If I wasn't, then why would you say I scan? In the paper, the news every day. I got it. I caught it.
Oh, man.
Radio won't even play my scan.
Let's see.
That's pretty good.
CWESP over on Rumble. You're going to have to type in my UPC code. No scanning can be done here. Thank you, guys. We have to end it there. We have a hard out right now at noon because we got to head to the theme parks. Subscribe to Park Hoppin'. Keep us posted for we'll keep you posted on everything going on. Busy days for the next couple of days. Spartacus says, forgive me if I don't feel sympathy for an actress crying about how hard things are after expressing an unpopular opinion that makes them look bad. You don't have to be forgiven, sir. You got a lot of support here. So thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. You guys are the best chat on the internet. Scan up next time we go live. Make sure you get your scanning orders. We appreciate it. Have a great day, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.